Hi, friend. Have you fallen down the rabbit hole of great stationery? Do you believe that a great pen and a good notebook can change your life, or at least your to do list? Well, you've come to the right burrow. I'm Kristen Creates. Welcome to my rabbit hole. Today, we are going to be looking at what's inside this tactical case. It is, in fact, the greatest weapon of all time. Yeah, I said it. The greatest weapon of all time. AKA, guess what day it is? New Pen Day! Applause! Yes, great pens have solved many more conflicts. This beautiful pen is called Phoenix Ashes, and it is from Bone Crusher Studios. If you are a fan of Maker pens, you probably recognized that case. Beautiful multi-chromatic shimmer with hollow color shifting flakes. So, you go to a pen meetup, there's always a chance somebody is selling something, but most of the time you're going to be pretty safe. Unless you see that your local pen maker or local-ish RSVPs. And at which time you might want to make sure that your finances are in order. At any rate, James and April, who run Bone Crusher Studios, live at least in my state for now. And they came to our local pen meetup here in Denver. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but it was a couple days ago when I'm recording this. And I was staying really strong. And then April goes out and starts like being amazing and twirling pens in the sun. And I just, you know me, I am a trash panda. So I said, sparkly, please. If you didn't know this, although you can't tell by today because I definitely need to do a refresher. But before I was into pens, I've always been into stationery, but my disposable income was going to nail polish and Holo Taco. Here on YouTube is my favorite, and Hollow Flakes. So that was another attractor to this pen. But I was trying to be good. So I sat with them for a while. I learned a lot. Then I got up and let somebody else have space. And I let somebody else have space. And it's the end of the day. And I've gotten my food to take home. And I just want to say goodbye. And the pen is still there. And April said, I don't remember the whole conversation, but essentially, yeah, that's called the Phoenix Ashes. Hello. I took that as a sign that I needed to have this pen. It waited for me through all the other people at the posse. My tattoo. Of course I had to have it. I bought it. And I'm so glad I did. All right. Bone Crusher comes with Yovo number 6 nib. Here we go. Pretty basic gold. Nice feed. There's our medium tipping. Oh, I wish you could see the shimmer and shine in this. Oh, there's a lot of glare on there. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay. Shimmer. Can you see the color shifting? Oh, we'll do that again later. Okay. All right. Let's do some size comparisons. If you've watched my other video when I unboxed a Raspberry Ripple, this is the Velma model. And it's a big guy or girl. It's a big pen. It's a chunker. So my pen tray is 6¼ inches long. So other big pens in my collection. Here is a Pelikan M800, longer than that. Here's our new Laban 325, longer than that. Here's a Montegrappa. I think maybe most useful, because everybody knows the size of a TWSBI Eco, because everybody knows what size an Eco is. Everybody knows that, right? I think it's the most common one. All right. So you can see here, the Bone Crusher is significantly longer than any of these, at least Cap. Let's check out Uncapped. Uncapped, still the longest by far. Next is the TWSBI, and then our Pelikan. Montegrappa is a little bit longer. So yeah, I did mention to them. So I had a fascinating conversation, and I said, I was surprised because I did think the Velma was going to be a little too long for me. And but I was wrong. It was, well, I still think it's a little too long, but it doesn't affect how the pen writes or in that. So in terms of working well, the length isn't a problem. And I said, I would love it if it was just a little bit shorter. And James said, yeah, we're working on a shorter model. He explained that there are some things when you shorten up this barrel, it starts to minimize the amount of space that you have for various threads. And we want the thread not only to be long, but also to be stable, right? So we want this wall areas, hopefully I'm explaining this right, to be thick enough so that there's not a chance of cracking in both the section threading and the pen and cap body. So that the thinner and shorter you make a pen, the less room you have for threads. They have come up with a prototype that they are testing with people, and I'm excited to see how that turns out. And then hopefully by the October Colorado Pen Show in October, they'll have a smaller one. But in the meantime, we're gonna just keep loving on the Velma. All right, shall we look at some colors? Now, the beautiful thing is this resin and these hollow flakies can pick up just about any color. So you can see some greens, some golds, some reds, some burgundies. And so I picked out some, I'm not sure the colors that I picked out are necessarily going to go together with each other, but they'll go together with the pen, I think. Today I decided I wanted to play on different paper. Sometimes I just like to do that. And so we are going to be testing on Cosmo Air Snow today. And I've got my handy dandy ink station, ink holder. First up is Fire on Fire. Let's do our shimmer. It's a lot. Okay, our first color is, we're coming out of the ashes. We got to have a fire to come out of, right? So let's start with Robert Oster and the Pen Addict. Fire on Fire on Fire. Great water paper from Grace at Wildly Imaginable. This is, of course, the Julia Here technique of spoon smushing. Next up, got a pop of summer tropical colors with Floral des Tropiques from Jacques Urban. Next, we've got Masquerade from Diamine, Dusty Pink with Gold Shimmer. Our next color is Colorverse Lucky Cosmos, an exclusive from Lucky Star Pens. I was obsessed with this color last year. It went in lots of things. It's also, like the pen, got some amazing hollowy, shimmery particles, but they don't frequently come out in writing, which is a bummer. At least not writing in like a medium nib. Next color is Ferris Wheel Press Auroralis Deep Rich Purple with golden shimmer, golden pinky shimmer, I think. One last color because it's me. Every time I swatch, I need some sort of green teal. I see a little, if you want to look at it, sometimes there are some green flakes in there, or the color shifts to green. So we definitely need to have a little green in there. This green just happens to lean teal. This is Robert Oster's River of Fire. Hindsight, probably shouldn't put the ink in there before I let it dry down, so you could have really seen how the different colors of the ink pick up different colors in the pen. Any of these, I think, really work. In the end, I went with the Corral de Tropiques because it matches my currently inked palettes. Last but not least, I really have loved Grace at Wildly Imaginables pen and ink pip sheets. Her versions, one, I would need a lot of them, and two, there were a couple things that I wanted to collect that aren't necessarily on hers. So I went ahead and made my own, but they are 100% Grace idea generated, and if you want them, you should buy them from her. I'd say the main thing that I really wanted and difference between mine and Grace's is that I wanted the pen picture to be on the first page, on the front. I'm printing these with my handy dandy Canon Ivy, and not the best quality, it's okay, but it will do. Okay. Well, thanks for unboxing this beautiful pen with me. I hope that you check out Bone Crusher Studios. They will be at the DC Pen Show, which this may be going up right about that time. So have fun, everybody going there. Thanks again to James and April. And until next time, keep ink on your fingers and keep being awesome. Bye for now. It's probably not going to go in this pen right now. This French putting Q's in words throws me off sometimes. Thank you for the landscapers coming right at the perfect time. Oh, I just think I spelled Phoenix wrong again.